Hi, this is the Countess, and I'm the curmudgeon. Join us as we explore the thrilling world of general aviation. Hi, Angela. Good morning.
Oh, hey, Dad. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good. I'm just editing the most recent Oiler video right now.
Good, because we got to push those things out. We got to get more of them done.
Yeah, this one's fun. I'm really enjoying the Back to the Future reference.
Yeah, 30 gigabytes. Great Scott.
Yeah, it's fun. They're always fun to do.
Well, good. Glad you're enjoying that. But we've got a Lifeline project. We've got to go pick up a lady, a cancer patient, I think, and her sister in Quincy, Illinois.
Right.
Down by the Mississippi River.
Right. Well, that should be a nice flight. Good. Well, I don't have much more to do here, so...
Okay, well, we got to be there at 1:30. That's when we need to land. So if wheels are up in 60, we should leave here in about 10.
Oh, all right. Well, I've only got a little bit to do left, so I'll be done before that.
All right, great.
All right, I'll meet you over there in a second. All right. Yeah, well, that's cool. So I have a question about this. This is for Lifeline Pilots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you get involved with Lifeline Pilots?
It was pretty easy. I went on their website and signed up. There was a little form I had to fill out. How many hours have you flown? What kind of airplane? Are you IFR certified? Stuff like that. And they review that, and then they send me back a little notice saying, yep, you're accepted as a pilot for Lifeline Pilots, which is great.
Wow.
It's real easy.
So what type of flights then do you do with them?
So, well, like today, we're transporting a woman and her sister. I believe we're taking them home from a hospital visit.
Okay.
And it's often like that. It's people that you're flying to medical visits.
Right.
And
we did one of these.
We did, yeah. We did one
that's
in,
right.
what was it, Iowa, I think it was.
Do they have a lot of different types of missions, or is it only just driving people or flying people?
Mostly it's flying people, although sometimes you might fly an organ.
Wow.
or some medical equipment.
Oh, well,
During COVID, there was a lot of transportation of respirators and stuff.
Oh, it's an important gig then.
Well, I think it's pretty useful, and here we are, a bunch of pilots. We've got airplanes. Nice to help out.
Huh.
So, and these people are great. I've dealt with them several times. They always do a terrific job.
Cool. It's a little windy out today. I mean, I think we'll be fine to fly, remembering some of my lessons. But how do they handle that with the weather being bad?
Yeah, pilot is the one who makes the final decision. If I think it's not safe to fly, I just call them and say, "Yep, not going to fly it," and they. I've never had them give me any static about that. Safety is the first concern. Everybody understands that.
Well, that's good that they trust the pilots. They should.
Yeah, well,
I'm glad.
I'd say that's good.
Yeah, I'm glad for that. All right, let's go in.
All right.
Okay, two. Everybody's good. Ready?
Ready.
Heels on the floor, right rudder, and away we go. Okay. Engine gauges look good. Fuel flow looks pretty good. Yeah, 27, 50, 60, 70, and a little ground effect. And she climbs. There she goes. Positive rate. Flaps up. Okay. Not a lot of options here.
No.
No. I could go over to the left. That's a little bit tricky over to the left, but I could do it. Yeah, there. That would work. Good. But we're climbing and...
Maybe way
right
over
there.
huh?
right there. And on the roof, I suppose.
Maybe right there. Maybe.
But CAPS is available at this point.
I'll be landing on top of a building.
See somebody, he's 300 feet above us.
Uh-huh.
Damn close.
No, I don't see anybody 300 feet above us. But
All right, hang on. He's ahead of us and pretty close to us. Yep, 300 feet up. I'm going to head over to the right because I don't like that at all. Yeah, that's cutting right across his path.
oh, there he is.
There he is. I see him. Yeah. Hello, dude. How are you?
We're so close. Hi.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Wow, that was hard to spot considering how close he was.
They're really hard to see.
Yeah, they are.
That's where we want. Normalize that. Good. Over to here. Over to the map. That's lovely. All right. Well, the autopilot's set. We're cruising. We've got, nice skies. I mean, the ceiling's pretty high, so it's pleasant. Life is good. We're on our way.
Yeah, you sure can't beat the view from up here, huh?
Oh, I mean, it's gorgeous up here. We're going about 150 knots. That's going to get us to Quincy in about 90 minutes. I think it's 172 nautical miles, if I remember correctly.
Wow. Well, we're moving pretty fast, moving along, aren't we?
It's 217 nautical miles, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's that in regular miles?
Multiply by about another 5%, so 230 miles.
Okay.
90 minutes, not bad.
Not bad. No, that's fast. How fast is that? In regular miles and nautical miles.
Well, so my speed is around 150 knots, right?
Oh, yeah, right. It's right there.
And
right.
in miles per hour, that's probably 170, 165 miles an hour, 170 miles an hour.
Oh,
Moving right along.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. There's kind of an illusion, right? We're moving fast, but looking at the ground, it doesn't seem like we're moving that fast.
Yeah, this is the illusion of air travel. I mean, we're tearing across the ground, but from this altitude, it looks like a nice, sedate stroll, doesn't it? Although, if you look down there carefully and measure your progress along the road, you'll see that we're really tearing pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah, you can say, compared to those cars. Well, and if what Ada was saying last time on our flight, if she was right, which, we are perfectly balanced, and we are on top of our center of lift.
What do you mean, if I was
You
right?
challenged Ada.
I assure you, I was.
Yeah, sorry, Ada. I didn't mean to imply anything. It's just that it's hard to believe that we're up here balanced on a pinpoint. I mean, it sounds kind of precarious, like we might fall off.
That sounds uncomfortable. I don't want to talk about falling off.
Neither of you have to worry about falling off center of lift. My wings are designed to prevent that from happening.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, but how? How do your wings keep you and us from falling off of the center of lift?
Well, my guess is that since her wings are generating all the lift, then the center of gravity, the center of lift, just follows along right with us.
That's true to a point, Uncle Bob, but only to a point. It's not enough for center of lift to move with the plane. The center of lift must also remain above my center of gravity.
Wait a minute, Ada. Last time you told us that the center of lift was always right on top of your center of gravity. I got the impression that they were touching.
Yeah, touching, like that.
Not just on top, Angela, but actually quite far above. In order for me to be stable, my center of gravity must be well below my center of lift.
That makes no sense to me. Why does your center of lift have to be higher than your center of gravity?
Uncle Bob, why don't you pull out one of those balancing birds?
Oh, yeah, sure. I always keep one right here just in case you start a lecture like this, Ada. There you go. There's a balancing bird.
Come on.
Yeah, I always keep that around.
All right. sure.
Okay, now Angela, balance the bird's beak right on the top of your finger.
Oh, yeah, look at that. So it looks like it should fall off, but it's also looking like it's perfectly balanced.
It's more than balanced, Angela. It's stable. The tips of those wings have weights in them, and look how far below the tip of your finger those wingtips go. There's more mass below the beak than above.
Oh, I think I get it. My finger is the force of lift. The center of lift is right on the bird's beak, but the center of gravity is below that. I mean, down inside my finger?
Right. Now use a finger on your other hand to gently push down on one of the wings and then pull that finger away again.
Huh, yeah, so the bird goes back to level. That's cool.
Do you see why?
Well, I think that it's probably because when I'm pushing down on the wing, that's changing the center of gravity, and it balances back out because gravity is pushing down on the other one when I lift up my finger.
You got it, Angela. Now look at my wings. Do you see that the tip of my wings is higher than the base?
All right, well, I don't know, maybe. It's a little hard to tell from here.
Uncle Bob,
Huh.
do you have a picture of me from the front?
Oh, yeah, I got that picture. I keep it with me, just in case you might ask for it in one of these lectures.
Really?
Yeah, here's that picture.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I can see it now on this picture. The tips of the wings are much higher than the base of the wings.
That angle is one major reason that my center of lift is above my center of gravity. That keeps me stable, just like that toy bird.
Yeah, okay, I can see that, Ada. Thanks.
Wait, there's more.
What? There's more?
Much, much more. Look at that picture again. Look at the angle of the wings. That's called the dihedral angle.
All right, so the dihedral angle keeps you stable by keeping your center of lift above the center of gravity.
It also keeps me stable for another reason. What direction is the force of lift generated by those wings?
Well, the direction of lift is up. I mean, I hope it's up.
Well, it's mostly up, but, that dihedral angle.
Forces of lift is perpendicular to the wings. So that force points inward just a little bit.
Right. Now imagine that I start to roll a bit to the right. What happens to those forces?
So the right wing goes down a little bit, and the left wing comes up a little bit. And so the force on the right wing points almost straight up, and the force on the left wing points even more to the right than to the left. So, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That means the forces aren't balanced against gravity, which is pulling straight down.
Right. And so you'll just roll back to the left to balance out again. And then all the forces are balanced.
Right. The dihedral angle of my wings provides two stabilizing influences. It helps me raise my center of lift above my center of gravity, and it creates aerodynamic forces that oppose any kind of roll.
Wow. Well, I'd say aircraft designers and engineers are pretty darn smart.
I think that's probably true, and I imagine there were quite a few accidents and deaths before they got that smart. But we're actually approaching Quincy. We need to prepare for landing, so let's terminate this lecture and get on the ground.
All right. See ya. Ada.